Actually, the Caribbean was, besides Asia, was one of like our biggest tour destinations. So we ended up doing virtually every Caribbean island, especially here in America, from Puerto Rico, Aruba, Jamaica, Dominican Republic, Virgin Islands. Matter of fact, today we're going to talk about the Dominican Republic. We was on one of those resorts. I love those resorts too, because we played at the dinner theater there on the resort, and that resort was called Casa de Campo, and that was in what's the capital of the Dominican Republic? Damn it. My mind is slipping. It'll come back to me. But anyway, we were there, and both places were 2 weeks engagement. And what I liked about those, we did I think we did one show. We worked 5 days a week with their book, but so I think Monday in Dominican Republic at the Casa de Campo. I think we had Monday and Tuesday off, and then we worked on Wednesday. And the weekdays we did one show. Friday we did 2 shows. Saturday we did 2 shows. And Sunday we did 1 show. Santo Domingo's is the capital of the Dominican Republic. I know they come back to me. Santo Domingo's, Casa de Campo, that's in Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic, that was a trip of itself. Actually, I met this sweet girl, sweet Dominican girl, kind of like light caramel brown skin, nice silky hair, beautiful shapely body, man. Oh man. And she was one of those good girls, because I met her at the resort, and she worked at the resort. So I didn't meet her in no club. So she wasn't one of those girls. She was one of those good girls. She dressed nice. She ain't no provocative clothing. And she was one of those sweet girls. She was one of those kind of girls you would marry. And she really liked me. And we spent a lot of times together. Some of the serious relationships I had with women were in my early 20s. By the time I got to my later 20s, I ain't had time for no serious relationship no more. I was already turned out. I had been with so many women by the time I couldn't see myself being with one woman. I just could. And we're traveling all over the world, and everywhere we go, I'm getting all this attention from women. So yeah, that's why today I'm 64 years old. I've never been married and don't have any children. And I'm still single to this day. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. I love my life because I'm used to being alone. I've been, I'm used. I know people. I can go out and be around people, but I'm so comfortable with spending most of my time in solitude because it keeps me fresh and keeps me focused and it keeps me young. The Dominican trip, it was in December. I know it was in December. Also, we went out. Oh, here's a story. So once we left I met some people that worked there on the campus, on the compound, and they wanted to take me out. I asked, no, they didn't want. I asked them, can they show me around town, local, into some little bars and clubs. I just wanted to see how you locals it. So they um took me out, and one night, middle of the week, I think it was on a Monday or Tuesday, can't remember. And went to some bars, and I shit you not, I go into this bar. A guy walked in with a holster with a gun here and a gun here and a gun here. And there was some big ass guns. And I'm thinking to myself, what the huh? Oh shit. It's legal to apparently it must have been legal to have guns in that time. And I felt scared and uncomfortable because I'm thinking, guns, alcohol, and women don't mix. Because alcohol is gonna rear somebody up about some woman, and it's gonna be finished. And I had a few girls in that bar trying to give a brother some attention, but I didn't know if any of these men in that bar would have been jealous of me spending time with these women and might want to come at me. And I ain't carrying no gun or nothing like that. So I'm like, hey, yo, I told the dude I was with, I told the people, actually a couple of people, I told the people, hey, let's go, man. I'm uncomfortable here. So we left there. We went to some little small restaurant that was like an outdoor eating kind of restaurant. They had tables and stuff like that, which was cool. And you can hear the music. I love that music. They was playing salsa or whatever that music was playing. And it's beautiful weather. So, and it was in the evening time. So everything just felt good. And they had some good ass weed, you know. So we ate, and then we went back to the resort, Cassidy Campo. We went back there, and there's a lot of stuff to do on the resort, you know, because it's a resort. But with the resort, it's usually people from, you know, tourists, and I wanted to mingle with some of the locals because I don't need those guys to be at the compound because they all speak English or whatever, and I can meet tourists on my own, which I did. And some of those chicks was wild as crazy. I can't tell you some of the stuff we did with some of these women when they come to these resorts and the shit that they like to do. Oh my God. Stories. Anyway, it was fun. Just thinking about, I can tell you guys, mostly being on tour with the Platters and being in my 20s, so basically being a kid, it was more fun and excitement than anything else. Because all those guys were older guys, but other guys, they were settled, so they wasn't going out. They would do the show, go back to the hotel room, order up food room service, go to sleep, wake up, and do their little routine and go to the show. So they were setting their ways. Where God, me, I wanted to go out. I wanted to see everything. I wanted to experience everything. I wanted, you know, I could stay up all night, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to do all that. So it was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful time for me to be that age in my mid-20s, in my early 20s, early to late 20s. I've been in class for 10 years, from 22 to 32, 10 years. That time period is my best years of being a man, coming into my full manhood. Great, 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 great stories. So anyway, we also when we do those shows, if I didn't mention before, we're usually the only act. So we're the only one on the bill. So those shows are usually an hour plus. And like I said, when it's an hour plus shows, each member of the group gets the same lead and give Tony a break so we could extend the show out. So I would sing I would sing two songs, and my two songs would be Wash the Shore, which was a hit by the Platters after Tony left, with Sonny Turner singing lead in around late 60s, 67, 68. And uh, a big hit by the Isley Brothers called Shout. And that became the encore song at the end of every show, where I get to like leave the audience with a lasting impression of the Platters after listening to Timmy sing all those love songs. And then I'm come up there with this high energy song. It was a great balance to the show, and people love it. Matter of fact, you can go to before I forget, please go to my channel and like the videos, watch the videos, and subscribe to my channel, and let other people who you know that are Platters fans know about the last surviving member of Tony Williams Platters that has a YouTube channel that's dedicated to the Platters, where he tells you stories about his time being a member of the Platters and working with Tony Williams for 10 years. Also, on my playlist, you'll see the categories where I'll have one category will be dedicated only to the Platters and my time with the Platters. So you'll see videos of me singing with the Platters on tours and in different shows. And you'll see me making these live stream videos where I talk about those tours and those shows and the things that occur like I'm doing right now. You'll also find other categories with me, with my own original music that I recorded. I recorded 4 CDs, and I have that music posted there. You can listen to my own music, and I have videos of me on tour with my own group outside of the Platters, performing around the world, Japan and other places, Singapore and other places like that. I was really big in Asia. Asia was really special to me. They loved me out there. I got to go to so many different countries in Asia, from Singapore all the way to Japan, so, and everything in between. So Asia was great for me as a solo artist, as Teddy Fame, outside of the Platters. So I was able to do that for like 10 years, or at least 10 more years after the 10 years of the Platters. Like 10 years of that. Wow. Yeah. Also, you'll find other on my playlist. You'll find other things. You'll find acting stuff. Like I said, I'm acting now, so you'll find stuff that I've been in as an actor. You want to check out some of those things? Those are there also. So there's a variety of things that I've done in the entertainment business that outside of the Platters that you guys might be interested in seeing and finding out. So please do